Suka o gadgets nga wala gamita. Nganong ta magplansya sa tanan mga sinina. Dagino ta ang refaya pirmi abri sirado.
Magdagino ta, pahinumdum kanimo.
Ikan sa sipal ko.
Suka o gadgets nga wala gamita. Nganong ta magplansya sa tanan mga sinina. Dagino ta atong power supply kulang kaayo.
Magkahiusa, pahinumdum kanimo.
Ikan sa sipal ko.
Sa panahon nga gamayra ang supply sa kuryente ug mahal ang pagpalit niini. Magkahiusa. Dagino ta. Click on sipalco.com for more. Pahinumdum kanimo.
Ikan sa sipal ko.
Ang ating katawan ay mayroong kakayahan na labanan ng mga sakit. Self-healing na kung tawagin. Kailangan lang natin magkaroon ng healthy lifestyle at natural na pamamaraan upang palakasin to. Kung kaya naman, mapapansin natin na bumabalik na rin ang mga tao sa mga natural na pamamaraan. Patuloy na napapatunayan ang kakayahan nitong gawing healthy ang ating pangangatawan. Natural products for natural healing. Importanteng maintindihan ang primary causes ng mga health problems para malaman kung paano maiwasan ang mga ito. Naisip mo na ba ang katanungang, what will my next 10 years look like? Maliksi pa kaya ako? Kaya ko pa kayang gawin ang mga nagagawa ko ngayon? O baka naman sakitin at mahina na, mukhang haggard o pagod na sa buhay? Alam niyo bang may isang halaman na ginagamit pa mula pa noong panahon ng Biblia na sinasabing nagsusupply ng complete nutrition from birth to old age? At isa sa most nutritious of all plant foods na makakatulong mag-maintain ng strength, stamina, and energy hanggang sa pagtanda. Alam niyo bang Sante Barley lang ang kaisa-isang kumpanya na certified organic barley grass from New Zealand? Ito ay certified by BioGrow na isa sa leading certification agency sa New Zealand. Dahil dito, walang iba pang kumpanya sa Pilipinas ang may organic certification na katulad ng hawak ng Sante Barley. Kaya napakahalagang kilatisin ng maigi ang iba pang produktong nagsasabing certified organic o kaya ay from New Zealand. Iba pa rin ang tunay na certified. Ito yung mahalagang assurance ng kalidad ng produktong iniinom mo. Sure na sure ka sa quality ng organic barley grass mula sa New Zealand ng Sante Barley. Bakit mahalaga na manggaling to sa New Zealand? Ito'y dahil sa napakaganda ang napakalinis na hangin, tubig at ecosystem na matatagpuan sa bayang ito na kasi sigurong purong-puro at siksik sa nutrients ang barley. At dahil organic at walang bahid ng pesticides o synthetic fertilizers to, sensitibo sa weather conditions ang pag-harvest ng barley. Pinakamaganda at masustansya ang mga sariwang dahon pag ito'y nasa 30 centimeters na ang haba at ang tips lamang nito ang kinukuha kung kailan spring at autumn ang kasalukuyang klima. Ito rin ang nagbibigay ng natural na lasa at kulay sa organic barley grass. So ano bang hinihintay nyo? Simulang palakasin ang iyong kalusugan at pakapalin ang iyong mga bulsa. Kaakibat nyo sa magandang kalusugan at pagnenegosyo. This is Kuya Kim and I'm on grass.
Yes, welcome sa itong programa na pagkarong hapuna, ang HOI MANOY, and also to my co-host with Mr. E and of course Sir PEZHMAN. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Sa tanan na itong mga ka-online, mayong hapon.
Yes, mga ka-online, mga abangers na ito diyan, no, na napunta karon sa laing episode sa HOI MANOY. Kung asa pagatukion na po nato ang usak ka mahalang doon nga topic karong hapuna. Sa ingon pa nila. Halang doon, no? So, by the way, no, extension isa sa topic last week nga panahon na uman. So, with us, we have a co-host also, no? Dili siya bago kay mo man na mong kani siya sa tawag ani nga host gali ka ng on-call. On-call host. Oh, diba? Si Sir P. Oh, diba? Sir PEZHMAN. Okay. Sir.
Good afternoon and welcome to our program. Yes, today we are talking about...
We're talking, our topic for today is why women are more jealous than men. It's a very sensitive
Are you sure?
It's very sensitive. Why? Because we have...
still to go home.
Still to go
home. Okay.
On the other hand, it's very sensitive because we have La Guardia here. Oh, La Guardia. Hala, gitingog na.
Actually, this was already been discussed in a previous episode. But there are a lot of hanging questions to be answered.
To be answered by...
So that's why we need to have episode 2.0 for this
2.0.
topic.
Yes.
Yeah.
Update, upgrade, yeah. So what kind of questions?
Okay.
Okay, so before that, no, mga ka-online, you are also free to comment, no, and of course to greet your friends, especially katong nag-birthday. Okay, so all you have to do is to comment below para mabasa pod, no, sa ato ang technical team, no, o atong host dire. Okay? So yes, Dr. Wad, no, unsay pangutana?
Question.
Sir P.
Sir, do you believe in that women are more jealous than men?
Yeah, I think it depends on the situation. You cannot say that all of the women are jealous. And if you are talking now only about women, you mean about relationship between man and woman, this jealousy? Okay. Because I have to be honest, I saw already boys that are more jealous than the girl too. So.
But in general, do you believe that women are more jealous?
Yes. Because that is in the nature of the human, I think, that the woman have to be more jealous than the man.
Okay.
Because the man is the hunter and the woman.
Man is the hunter. Okay, so hi to Sir Longkits Kapinpuyan. Okay.
Hi, mga Manoy daw,
Hello.
no?
Manoy. No, Manoy po ni siya. No, so, kumusta si Manay? Wala batagi. Kuan na? Magdugo.
May mensahe ni Longkits din magdugo-dugo atong ilong ani karon agay.
English
English ha?
But I think we have to make a difference between a positive jealousy and a negative jealousy.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I agree with you. No, because there are kinds of jealousy.
Yes.
And then, when it comes to women and men, in general, ako in terms of jealousy, mas grabe yun ang babae kay vocal mo kunin sila.
Vocal.
Oh, and then makitaan gini mo ba? Dawi sila magsilos. Whereas ang mga laki, tahilom ang gudi sila.
So
based on the research.
If he's talking about feelings, he cannot talk in English. Then he's speaking only.
So do you think
Silence is more dangerous? I don't know.
So jealousy should be part of a relationship?
I think jealousy is important. A good jealousy, you know. If the human will not be jealous, maybe we will not be now in the point where we are, like the scientists, the technology, and everything. And I think the jealousy in a relationship is good because if you are jealous, it means, from my side, you are jealous about someone or something. So it will happen only if in this moment you are feeling you are not good enough or not can give the best what your husband want or your friend want. Maybe someone else is better. That's the reason the jealousy will start. But at this point, it will be good. If you're jealous, then try to do it better. That will be a good jealousy.
So you're saying that you should use that jealousy feeling as your gauge or
Motivation. Yeah.
for the relationship to improve.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but we have from other side another jealousy that the girl will, for example, observe you, what you are doing, watching in your cell phone. There is no more trust. Where are you going? If you're coming late. So I don't think partnership is partnership. Nobody belongs to the other one. You cannot tell me you owe me because you are my partner.
Mm-hmm. So, ikaw...
Now you are speechless, huh?
Yeah. Because I'm thinking of something.
If you're thinking I'm not bleeding,
I think you have some memories. So, oh, wait, what happened?
if you're thinking I'm not
I'm
bleeding,
trying to recall experiences. Okay. Ikaw sabi man, siloso ba? Asay mas siloso ka sa inyong dua? Sa imong karelasyon?
I don't think so.
Yun ang-
Kay ano magod kay sometimes murag ano ra magod nga bawi ra ba. So sometimes siya, sometimes wala ko. But then at the end of the day, ano magyapon mi. So in terms ng mong relasyon wala jealousy is always part na sa mo.
Part.
Yeah, it's add ingredients. It adds life sa inyong relationship. Di ba, SIRLITZ?
Yeah.
Oh, of course. Okay, may points ako.
1 point for Sir Iman. But for me, sometimes jealousy tends to beyond the normal level.
Yeah.
And that's where the problem begins.
That's already abnormal.
Yeah, it's abnormal because even the slightest thing.
I'm thinking on this point where the partner doesn't feel any more good or comfortable, that is already too much.
It's already too much.
Yeah.
Okay, no? Ato sa pambasahon niya itong mga ka-online nga may hatag sa ilang mga mensahe kay murag ubay na niyo. From Sir Nestor Miseas Banwag Jr. Mayong hapon mga kamanoy, okay ni nga topic ninyo karon. Okay. So comment na sir, unsay ngano mas selosa ang mga babae, ha? Then from Longkit Spray nagdugo imong ilong. No split. At least I'm wearing mask, so you won't see the blood coming out.
So you're
from my
safe.
nose. So I'm safe from now. Okay, from Sir Nestor Mizea, sa atong kultura o set up as society manggod nga mostly naara ang mga babae sulod sa balay, ang lalaki ang gatrabaho o gagawas, naa ang feeling of insecurity sa mga babae. Kasagaran lang ni, not all. So he's saying that the culture of the Philippines, since women just stay in the home to take care of the family and men will go out for work or something. So that's the point that there is the feeling of insecurities among women. So there were that usually happens, but not at all here in the Philippines. So that's his point.
There are many experiences. That's the reason why the women are jealous.
Yeah.
So
I
it's
think
the
it's
fault of the man then.
So so now it's our fault.
It's our fault again.
Okay, na dugang mensahe ni Longkit Part, gyud na kay lami ang relasyon kung walay ing ana. So I think yeah.
But another question: what was your own experience? I think that is the easiest way to find out.
Yeah.
Did you have girl? Because I know you have many girlfriends.
No.
Before, not now. Sorry. Before.
I'm a good boy. I am a reformed person.
So, did you already have experience with jealous women?
Well, women, I mean myself, I have the feeling. Huh? No. Paano siya naka-certain statement? No, sometimes I feel jealous, especially if there are a lot of things that can trigger to jealousy. For me, in my life, especially men. I think that's because of some insecurities, I say.
Okay.
So, but it is now how you handle the feeling of jealousy.
Yeah.
At least you must tell your partner that this and that. Why are you acting like this? Because you're feeling jealous. At least in that way, she will understand.
And what if she will not understand?
She needs to.
Yeah, because that is the reality. That is why fights will start, you know. You will talk and you will think she will understand it or he will understand it. Then you will say, no, we are completely different.
Correct. Okay, so hi to Patrick James. No, Sir Pat, thank you for watching. And of course, to the queen of OBM, Maria Elena.
The guardian angel.
The guardian angel.
Okay, are there certain level, types of jealousy? Do you have any idea? Because some of the research say that there are sexual jealousy, emotional jealousy,
Or material jealousy too.
material jealousy.
Sure.
How about you, Sir Iman?
Kasunggo ko na rin. Kasunggo ko.
I think jealousy is everywhere. Yeah, that is one of our problems, yeah.
How about in your culture, in your country?
There is jealousy too because I observe it, for example, in Austria, if somebody is renovating his house
Yeah.
1 week later, everyone is renovating the houses. I think that is a kind of jealousy too. But it's not so extreme.
It's not so.
Because most of the people are already good in life. They have everything what normally you need for life. So and busy with the work too. But I will not say there's jealousy too. If what kind of car
So
he
you
has,
just don't
or
care.
yeah,
Just ignore.
yeah.
Just ignore what happened.
Yeah, because with jealousy nobody will die.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe there's too much jealousy and she will come with a knife, then somebody will die.
Yeah, but here in the Philippines, it's very rampant.
As long there is a reason for jealousy, okay. But without reason, I think if there is really no reason for jealousy and somebody is still jealous and too extreme, that is already a sickness.
Correct.
Because, yeah, just like in the neighborhood, in the
Yeah.
if one neighbor has just bought a new television set, a day or two, this neighbor will buy also a new television set. So
Yeah, that is.
that is very common here in the Philippines.
Yes,
actually.
it's
That
common.
is one of the things what in the marketing the people are using.
Yeah.
You know, so-
So one way or another,
Yeah.
jealousy is important
Yeah.
in the marketing business.
yes, yes. Without jealousy, you cannot sell your item.
Yes. And also in relationship.
Yeah. That is what I told before. Jealousy is normally everywhere. It depends how strong and how extreme. You can find, for example, people that are too jealous because somebody is driving a nice car. They will scratch the car or
Oh,
damage
yeah.
the car.
Yeah.
So that is different things of jealousy. That is what I told. That is already a sickness. Then that is no more normal.
What else? Sound the name of me.
So in Germany, there are some girls that are jealous. They will come and say, look, the other girl have bigger boobs. I want to make it too. So in kind
it's-
of this.
So it's more on physical
Yes, of
outlook.
physical and material.
So girls or women tend to jealous with other women basing on the physical aspect
Yes,
of the person.
sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
So
That is one of the reasons why the husbands in the side of the woman never will say, "Oh, look, very girl, nice."
Yeah.
girl."
but you can do it with
I
your
can do
with your
it.
partner.
I'm happy that in this case, I'm relaxed with my
He's already happy.
Yeah.
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 Because yeah, that's what he told before that his wife is just okay if he said, "Whoa, there's a beautiful woman there."
Yeah.
But with other couple, it's a big no.
It's a big no.
Now, the same is if my wife will see a boy, for example, he is in the gym, good body, and she will say, "Wow, look, I cannot lie." I said, "No, he's not guapo, he's pangit." I have to say, yeah, he's guapo too. Yeah?
Another way siguro no, jealousy comes in when such we call that trust. No, if
Thank you. That
if
is
there's
the
no
word.
trust
Yeah.
with that somebody, then jealousy will comes in. No, especially if
Yeah.
in your relationship, your partner has something to do with going with other woman, and then when your wife asked you about where did you go, what is or who is this girl, then you just answered it clearly. So that's the time that your partner will think of something, diba? And that's also the time that if you guy a very aggressive, and that's really the time that crimes will come in also, that you might
Possibly. Yeah.
do something with or you might hit your partner, diba? So it also do with the trust issues.
Trust issue.
That's correct, yeah.
Okay. Based on your observation experiences, what usually triggers the jealousy among women? Beside of one is the physical aspect, of course. What are other things that could trigger the jealousy?
There can be many things. Children, cars, houses, work. Maybe there are people, for example, if they're in a group, they're in the middle point and the other one is all the time outside, you want to be in the middle
Yeah.
point too. There are many aspects, but they can be bring you for jealousy. But the point is, in partnership, is it good to be jealous or not? That is for me the question. So, do you need in a partnership to be jealous? For me, if you ask me directly, no. Because what you said, if there is a trust, and I've loved really my partner, I will never be jealous about my partner. I will go maybe one grade higher. What if you love your wife so much, but you know, for example, you cannot support or give it as what you want, and maybe she's lucky, more happy without you. At the point, will you let her to go because she will be alone more successful?
Okay. Yeah. It's a
It's a hard question.
it's a hard issue. But some say that jealousy should be part of a relationship in order for you to know that your partner is really, in love with you, or he's really, or he is really attached with your. Is
Don't
it
need
true?
to
Do,
reach-
do you, I mean, do you believe in that?
No,
that
I don't believe.
How about you? Ikaw, Sir Ivan.
There's a question here, pangutana mga sirs, unsay gyoy kasagaran rason nga nung magselos ang tao? Worse tungod sa grabe nga selos may mong mapatayong iya. Unsay kasagaran rason nga nung magselos ang tao?
I think one of the reason, the bottom line is insecurities of the person.
So therefore, there must be contentment. No, you must be
Yes,
content what you have.
in
diba?
a way,
In a way.
should be.
Aside from the trust.
Mhm. But I think there are other reasons also that I think he already mentioned a while. Family matters and other
Status in life.
status in life.
Status in life, that's one reason. Kay siguro pag ganiya, sa imong silingan, no, nagpalit og TV nga di pa kayo flat. Dahil mo rin gipaitan, nagpaitan kag flat,
Mas flat.
TV o mas flat pa sa iyaha. Diba? So in that way, so kita sa imong silingan, uy, tsada lagi yan kuan. Palitan na po kag lain, di ba? So ana siguro.
Yeah, we are giving this to the next generation. I see it in my neighborhood. The children of the neighborhood are coming in my house, and I have only a 32-inch TV, a small one. They're going, why you will buy? When you want to buy? I said, why I want to buy a TV? I said, I have a TV. No, it's Kamai. We need big ones.
Actually, that kind of mentality is very common among Filipinos. No?
Yeah.
You need to at least surpass what your friend or your neighbor have already. You know? I think even though it is not happening all the time, but in some areas, especially into these so-called suburban areas, around Class D, Class E level, that usually happen. Just like if you will open a sari-sari store, so you should expect that within a week or two, your neighbor will
One day
also
after.
open another sari-sari store.
Yeah, I know, but I can understand this. I don't know what to say, but I can understand because, look, they don't have really these classmates and not really a good education, not good background. So if they see something, he's successful within, it's normal. That is the human. He want to reach this too. He want to have a nice house too. He want to have a refrigerator, a TV. He want to send his children to the school too. We have to see everything too. What I observe in the Philippines is that between rich and poor, there's really a big
Gap.
distance. And that is one of the things. You will be jealous too if you don't have anything and you see in front of you, for example, people are eating a good food, are driving a nice car, are traveling everywhere. That is normal.
Yeah.
You cannot tell to these people, don't be jealous.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's the same, we will talk about motorcycle. If you drive a motorcycle, you will see somebody You are walking, you are dreaming about bicycle. You are driving bicycle, you are
You're
dreaming
dreaming
about
of
motorcycle.
Motorcycle then another.
We know this picture already.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is the human. That is why we are
The
now in
human
this
nature.
point where we are. But the point is how I will reach this point. For everything you have to work. Nothing will be for free. So, and most of the people are seeing only the top of the iceberg, not really what is down.
Correct.
Okay. Now, as we all know, we are already so exposed to social media.
That's one
In
thing.
in your own opinion, which is more tend to be more jealous in the social media, men or women?
Wow. For me, probably, girls. No, from my own perspective. Kasi, in the social media mong god, there are some guys mong god nga wala paki. Whereas, when it comes to girls, na madalas ay makitaan nga, if the girl sees something, yan din ang aton, just like TikTok, di ba? Majority of the user of TikTok is girls. Diba? Daghan kay user sa TikTok. And then, ano sila yung mga issues makuha, nila din ang just like example sa kuang sa akong sister na ulit ko siya kay every time mag-open sa Facebook makuha na siya sa kuan na yun no, sa issue madala na din siya ba ato din makuha na din siya and
Mo-react na dayon.
and then nakuha siya product lagwapa lagi ni siya pag next day nagpagwapa na pud siya di ba so sa ko lang kay if ako ang sa ko ang part wala magpakupoy ko na sa Facebook ako lang man this information
So ang sa social media or to be ang Facebook, women tend to be more jealous on what they saw or what
On
they
what
see
they see,
in the on their
especially if it's more on beauty products.
more on beauty
Yeah.
products.
Makuha na sila kay may na sa din nga ala. Wow, it's so nice. Especially if there is a commercial thing and then when they see the product that is very cheap lang ang price. So pagka next day, pwede na paliton dayon mo.
So,
Yes.
Marketing.
Marketing also. Yeah.
That is, I don't know. Maybe I'm no more in this age to see. but I think that the young generation, if you ask me, boy or girl, I don't see a difference.
it's the same.
Yeah.
Well, because this younger generation are very exposed to the social media.
Social media.
Yeah.
And I think it's true that almost they are the same in terms of level of jealousy among boys
Yeah.
and girls.
Yeah.
Even I have also observed this, especially just like my son, who's already 13 years old. Yeah. So, dali rin siya he easily got influenced on what he saw on social media. For example, products.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and my son is a boy.
That's dangerous. So, in short, it depends upon
It
the
depends
situation,
upon,
no? And then the person who is doing the Facebook scrolling, no, depende gyapon.
I think for TikTok, what you told before, because there are more products for girls
Yeah, of
than
course.
for boys. That's the reason you will see more girls in TikTok than boys.
Correct.
That is the same if I go to buy clothes or t-shirt. If you go in the big market, the smallest area is for the men's, the whole area is for the women's.
No, especially if you will go to Watson's department.
Yeah.
Then 100%, diba? Mas dagan ang girls sa sulod
Yeah.
kaysa boys, no?
Because of the products they're
Products,
selling.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I go only in the mall if I really need something. And if I, for example, if I need shoes, I know already before what I need. I go directly inside, go to the shoe shop, buy my shoe and go out. So I mean, if my wife will go in the mall,
Then,
I will go. She said, I will go to grocery. I said, okay. Where are you going? Lim Kit Kat. And she's in Lim Kit Kat, so 3 hours later.
3 hours later.
So my stomach is already too fried. I'm calling, where are you? Oh, no, I'm in Centrio. What are you doing there? I'm looking in the shops.
So that's why when you go to the mall with your partner, always hold their hand. At least they will not roam around and buy anything. So
No, I do it different. I say, okay, we will meet in 2 hours here.
Oh, military
okay, oras na to karon alas 6:01 na sa kahaponon or gabi, no? So, gabi naman. May tungatod kanato sa Sipalco, Axert Mindanao o Santi Barley. Okay, no? So, mga ka-online basin na pa mo yung mga madugang diyan nga mga pangutana or mga idea ninyo may tungod sa atong with regards to our topic now, why women are more jealous compared to men. So feel free to comment because my English is about to okay. Wait, can jealousy be considered as a result of low self-esteem?
Sure. There are many reasons there. This is one of them too.
Okay. Because, poor self-image, jealousy. So, why do women tend to jealous a lot? That's a big question actually.
Yes.
Because some women, even small things, they are giving some meaning. Not all actually. But in general, I need to play safe here.
Sige ka. Lagwarsa is there.
I need to play safe here. And all my statement and opinions.
Ala.
Yeah. How about you? Have you experienced that some women are very, what you call this, meticulous in small things that tend to result to jealousy and questions?
For me, samwa lang no. Dili man.
Sa inyo din.
Kayo kay we kano man God in our family gitrain me we are trained by our parents to be contented with what we have, and then no lang if you have that something then wala, and then namo gina sa ilaha pagka mitikulosa pero samo wala may paki.
So
just ignoring something.
Just ignoring. Okay. Good for you. Sorry for all those who are experiencing such kind of relationship.
It's like a politician.
Okay. Is being possessive healthy in a relationship? How about you?
What do you mean?
Possessive in the sense that your partner should, what you call this? Should be aware of all your whereabouts. You should always ask permission for going out here and there.
Should always report on duty.
I did it. I was maybe 16 or 17 years old. No, I don't do it. And it's the same with her. So if she is going somewhere, maybe she tell me one day before, or sometimes if a friend is calling her, she say, I'm going there. I said, okay. The only question is, when will you be back? I have to cook on my own or to buy something, or so that I know. But no, not really. I'm feeling like I'm really free.
Yeah. Congratulations.
How about you, Kagawad?
Well, I think it is not a possessive, in a form of a possessive, because, of course, I informed her where my whereabouts, but not all the time she needs to come with me and go with me. So, and I am lucky enough that she's not that possessive, in a sense that mura na kagakachok kanang mga ingana nga relationship, no? So even though in my previous relationship I've never experienced that certain level of being possessive. How about you?
For me, wala man. Kay kumusta, and then actually I am the one who is always report on her na these are the things that I did today, this week. So, para sa iya, wala ra pod din. Mo naman siya nga, okay, very good. At least okay ka diha. Oh. Pero di siya ingon nga, asa mga gig ka, unsa mga diha, na dili siya na.
So, dili lang.
You are talking about your work and that is normal.
Yeah,
So it have to be like this. So. But what is if you will, for example, stand up and say, okay, bye, I will go now, I'm in 3 hours back, without to telling where are you going?
But for me, of course, I need to a sort of what you call this initiative to tell her that where I'm going.
Yeah.
For example, I'm going to my friends and she doesn't like this friend.
Yeah.
You need to talk to her properly. or else just call your friends. Okay, friends, sorry. I can't go there.
Okay, that is nice.
because,
if it's working, it's nice. So that is.
That's one what you call this struggle among men. When he asks permission from his partner, he will go out with his friends, but the question is your partner doesn't like the group that you are going. So that's the big challenge among men, that in order he can attend or he can go with the group. That's
Or else you will invite your wife or your girlfriend to go with you.
But if she doesn't like the
yeah.
group,
And then, as I've said a while ago, okay, sorry.
sorry, I will go alone.
I can't go there.
So better stay at home.
Stay safe.
Stay
You're
safe.
safe.
Ah, okay.
This the question is this: among long distance relationship,
Agoy.
is jealousy a big factor
yes.
to what you call this, to have a lasting relationship or a long term relationship? Will jealousy be a factor in the has a big effect? I mean,
Of course, yes, because you don't. Your partner doesn't know the things that you did here, the things that you do in your area, and of course, you also don't know the things that your partner do in that area. So maybe that's the time that trust and commitment will be apply. No? Because if you trust your partner, then I think your partner need to be jealous on you. Then if you always say to her the things that you did and report to her or tell her, share, and that's your, I think.
And she will not believe and said no. That is.
I will just tell her, okay, next time I'll take picture and then send it to you.
Okay, I have to go a little bit back because I'm already with my wife more than
Yeah.
20
But before-
years. Before I had cases like this, yes. Especially you are going, for example, in disco with friends,
yeah.
and the girlfriend cannot come with you, you know. So, where are you going? I'm going disco.
I'm
So,
sleeping, but then you are not in the bed.
on this moment, it's not a problem, but later, if you will come back, what happened in the disco? And you will start to explain, she was there too. She will ask for, because I was living in a small city, only something about 60,000 people. I was young. So everybody knows each other. So and you know the group, the team. It happens too, but that was the time I was young.
Yeah.
So after, with 20, 21, 22, really, I'm honest, I didn't care. I said, if the woman or the girl will love me, she will love me how I am. And I will accept her how she is.
So acceptance.
Yeah. It is something like a respect in front of your partner too. If you will not trust your partner, it means you don't have respect about the things what he's telling you. You don't believe him. And for me, if something like this will happen, that one day there is a relationship that my partner will no more believe me, for what I have any more partnership. So it is senseless.
Yeah. Okay. Bago din yung mga
So
comments.
it's also it's important now that you have respect,
Yeah.
respect, trust, no,
Yeah, I
with
think,
each other, and of course understand.
respect and trust in a relationship is very important, really.
Yeah,
In order to last long the relationship, you have that.
Yeah, but still, if you have that thing, no, jealousy always come in. No?
Of course,
Jealousy
especially-
will always try to.
if you have trust issues between the two of you.
Yeah.
That's why what he said, that if there's no more trust, no more respect between us both, then why should we continue this?
This relationship.
Well, this
Yeah,
relationship.
because it costs
It's
you
not healthy
only
anymore.
energy and
Yeah.
what is the goal in the end? Nothing.
Yeah, and then it will create more and more problem
Yeah.
in the future.
Yeah.
Okay, so sa pa ba itong mga ka-online din nga kuan, basi na po mo gusto ipangutana, okay, para mahataga na to og tubag uron sabay inyong mga gusto ipaabot, ha? Kay medyo ka na lang pod ra batong oras, so medyo gamay-gamay na lang pod, ha? Okay, atong dugang pagpanimbaya pod sa atong mga ka-online, sila ni Bebski, ha? Mayong hapon, mayong gabi. Salamat po sa imong pag-uban din sa itong programa karon. And of course, si Long Kids, kapin po yan, ha? Diya sa may Ipunan. Sa
Yes.
Cambridge.
Ipunan.
Yeah. Same with our co-host here from Ipunan. Okay, Sir Iman, since you are exposed with the teaching world, there's a question of jealousy among teacher to teacher or student to student. Is it a major problem in a school setting?
In a school setting, actually, major problem is between your co-teachers or co-group mates.
Mhm.
Yeah, especially if you are in a very good or outstanding performance, so then your colleagues will gonna try to pull you down, and it's always happens, not only in the teaching fields, but
Even in other
field, no, in
Yeah.
business. But when it comes to school, it's really rampant, no. That's actually the truth, no. So nagina siya magkuha na ng mga jealousy, and it's up to you. So all you have to do, if you are just like me, so I'll just go with the flow. I'll just do whatever I can. No? So I don't care if you're going to get jealous of my performance. Ako lang is I'll just do my best. And I'm a type of person that is not the jealous type, no. When it comes to my job as a teacher, because my main task is to teach kids, no, young children, na lang siguro. But when it comes to jealousy between student and teacher,
Wala.
so far I haven't seen that kind of problem.
Okay.
Maybe some, but in my workplace, so far teacher to teacher.
Okay. One thing also is another question. Are women tend to be more perfectionist compared to men? Is it true that women tend to be more perfectionist compared to men?
Sure, look up the payut.
I think 100% yes.
But I think that's another issue. That's another. Yeah. Because
That is why during the pageant, di ba, mostly, no, the one who have more reaction are girls, di ba, rather than boys. Yeah, and
Yeah.
other boys and girls,
Yeah.
they're more reactive.
okay.
But I observed, for example, that in the Philippines, mostly the man is the guy who is cooking at home, washing at home.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the role is changing.
The world is really changing.
Yeah, the world is changing because boys are now doing household chores, while girls
Actually,
are now in
because-
business.
Yeah, because actually, women also are already doing the jobs or the works of men before. You know,
Yeah.
just like
So
some are already in the field of what's it called this military. you
so
know?
that is
Some
what
are-
we call as equality.
Yeah, but I think the society now is are more gender sensitive. No? I mean, there's already that a sort of equality among men and women. But even though it is not really that ideal enough, no? But at least in some other ways, there already this equality among these two sides.
Because one of my friends was calling me and said, you're now in Philippines. I said, are you living in a subdivision? So there are many women. If the men are working, I will visit. He said, no, my friend, if it's daytime, there are more men here than the women because the women are working and the men are at home. So.
Correct.
Yeah, but actually, before, it was not really that many where men who are just staying at home doing these household chores. But now, more men are doing it actually.
But it's nice too.
Yeah.
It's relaxed.
Even me, it's okay for me if I just stay at home, take care of the family, doing all this household stuff.
Yeah, that's actually the other profession of nurse.
Nurse.
Yeah, nurse.
Nurse.
Aside from the nurse in the hospital, we also nurse at home.
Nurse, okay.
Nurse balay.
Yeah. Okay, anay mensahe din from Randol Padero Lapis, mga Manoy. May gabi po dia, Manoy Randol from DOST. Yeah.
DOST. Kumusta man ang atong science diha? Departamento sa Science.
Nakahimo na ba mo? Vaccine.
Yeah, it's good to be being perfectionist. Wag lang yung too much.
Too much.
Yeah.
I think at certain point or a certain aspect, you need to be perfectionist.
Especially in your work.
Yeah, in your work,
That is important,
Yeah.
in your example, in your business or in your some undertakings. But I think
In a relationship,
in a relationship, it's not. I think being perfectionist is not applicable.
Especially if the partner is not a perfectionist.
Yeah. Because you must always consider that both of you are different
yeah,
in attitude, in personality,
in taste.
in taste. But
What in taste?
In taste.
Okay.
I don't believe in taste. And you know what I mean.
I think if we talk about jealousy, we have to talk only about jealousy, no more gender, so and no
Yeah.
more relation, because jealousy is following the human. I think since the human is there.
I think it's a human nature.
Yeah.
Yeah. Having okay, how about if this one? How do you what do you call this? If your partner is very jealous with you, she gets angry. How do you make her at least at peace with you? I mean, if she gets angry because of she gets jealous like that.
Let it be. Okay.
How about you, sir? If she gets angry with you with
I will ask first why she is angry, and if she will tell me the reason, and it's really my fault, I will accept this. But if it's wrong, I will ask again other
what if
questions.
it's not your
I think it's only a rhetoric. You can you can start to make your questions till she will understand that she is wrong. Because if you will tell her, oh, that is wrong, it will not work. You have to let
Just
her
worsen the scenario.
Yeah, she have to find it by her own. And if it's too much, my God, next time you will say, okay, next time if we will fight, I will make a video. I will let it
With
there.
record.
So,
And show it to
and
you.
next time we will analyze it. What is the problem?
okay, let's make analysis on this video.
Let's analyze.
Let's jot down all your points.
Now,
what you
now you are
about.
silenced. Now we can talk.
Well, for me, of course, just like what they said, I need to talk and ask what happened. what's the point? Why you
What's
are
the reason
angry?
behind?
What's the reason behind?
Is it about my taste? Your
About my taste. That's the I think the general rule there.
in a
Talk about it.
relationship.
About what things that have brought you to that. She gets angry. She gets jealous.
Yeah.
Like that.
Because most of the times there's a reason. And sometimes it's misunderstanding
Yeah.
or thinking too much, and we come to the point no trust. Where is he going? What is he doing? And it can be, for example, one of the friends see you outside, and will call, I saw your husband there and there, and you told her I'm another place. You know?
That's the problem.
No, but it can happen. Maybe you are finished with the work,
Yeah.
and you are going somewhere to organize something and go back home. So these are the misunderstandings that come. That is the point. And sometimes like this, it happened in the past to me too, because 22 years, if you are living together, many things will happen. But for me, it's the question, who are you more trusting, me or someone else outside?
So that will be your rebuttal to her.
Correct.
Who will you trust, me or him?
Yeah.
That's a good point there. I will use that. Okay, oras na ito karoon, alas 6:22 na sa gabi. Kalipat, abi ko hapon pa, oh.
Gabi na.
Gabi na giday, ha? May timatod ka nato sa Santi Barley, Sipalco, o Axert, Mindanao. Ha? So, gamay na lang po datong oras sa mga kamanoy. Ha? So, what else do we need to discuss? Wait, ha?
And there are many questions, huh?
Yeah, I have already read this. Now, how about this? Yung which resulted to a crime? What could be the triggering factor in this? Wife tend to stabbed her husband due to jealousy. What could be other factors that have led to such action?
That is a question we have to ask Mr. Sigmund Freud.
In your own personal thoughts, sorry, man.
Man.
What could be other factors that have triggered, that have resulted to this crime? Just like what we heard in the news that they have killed their husband or have just killed their wife.
Maybe aside from jealousy, family problem.
Family problem.
Or egoist.
Or ego.
Yeah.
The ego of one another kills.
If I cannot have him, nobody can have him.
So it's very important most especially among family members or couple, to have this open communication between the two of you. At least if there are any differences, at least at the very start, you'll be able to talk about it, and at least you'll be able to settle so that it won't reach to a much worse situation. Okay.
It's very nice. We are giving so many advices, not only for relationship, for the whole life.
Yes.
Yeah.
All in one.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine if the politicians were like this too? They will sit together, talk to others, and find solutions.
How I wish. That is the mindset of all politicians. Not always considering their personal reasons.
Yeah. Was very carefully. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so mga ka-online, do you still have time?
Medyo gamay na lang, no? Atong oras, so muhatag na lang ta sa atong parting statement, no? We'll start with Sir Iman.
Okay, no, so for me, jealousy is always there, no, in terms of in a relationship. So all you have to do is to do some respect with each other, trust, understand, and be contented of what you have. Alang sa mga ka-online kay ang jealousy, every time gina siya na nagilas tong palibot, maski mo tan-aw kasi mong kilid, kitala nimo nga sadayang gigamit, imo na pong baliton ugma, di ba? Which is sometimes leads you to a big problem, especially if you're a type of person na jobless pa, then wala kayo kwarta, then kita nimo mong abay mong friends nani nga mga butang, di ba? Mga tsadag butang. So in that way, of course, ikaw mismo, yung ego touch pod biya nga dapat nanipog ko. So, it leads to jealousy na yapo na. So, makakreate siya palo in such a way nga night times nga basin kung wala gay kwarta yun, mangwa na lang ka. Diba? So, why not be contented with what you have? Siguro. So, again, respect, be contented, and then trust and understanding. Yeah, you need to understand each other. You need to talk to your partner. And be yourself.
Be yourself. Yes.
Nice.
Sir
For me,
Pezhman?
I think jealousy, we cannot stop it, but it's better we can control it. Self-control is very good. And one thing, it's very easy for me how I can solve my problems so that I cannot be jealous. You say, if my wife or my girlfriend love me really deeply, she will never hurt me or do something that I have a reason to be jealous.
Okay.
If something like this will happen, it means that she doesn't love me. So, I think there is no more a point that you have to say, I have to fight for this or I have to be mad. That is the normal way. Then look for your own way and go your own way. And don't fight for it because you get hurt because she leaves you and now you're alone. That is our life. Maybe it can happen to you too, that you don't have any more feeling for the girl. So.
Okay. Okay, no? So, mga to atong mga ka-online, mga kamanoy, ang atong mga kauban din ni karon. And before na mo tapuso ng among programa, yes, may tungod sa atong topic karon. Jealousy is really just around the corner, most especially in a relationship. But I think if we say that women are more jealous compared to men, yes, in a sense that women are, more emotional compared to men. But I think some men also are more jealous type compared to women. But in general, women are more jealous. I would stick to that point. Okay, so thank you kayo mga ka-online.
Yes, no?
And thank you po the Sir Iman, ang kauban din and of course Sir
Thank you
Pezhman,
too.
our imported host.
Yeah.
And of course, the real Manoy.
Daniel Manoy, the founder of
Yes, where is he? Come again.
SIRLITZ, no? So, to all my ka-online, sa akong mga family and friends, all over there, dyan sa Balingasag, over there, Balingasag, Miss Orna nun, Patag and Makasandig. Thank you for watching. And to my,
You must mention.
yeah. To my GFF abroad, no, sa Abu Dhabi, yeah, stay safe and kumbati lang. And to my business partners, thank you. Yes, sir.
So I think I talk already.
Yeah.
To your friends.
My friends are sitting here. No.
Yeah.
Best regards to my friends and see you again next
I'll
week.
see you again,
Okay.
yes.
The original one or the substitute one? First,
Bitaw, thank you subli mga kamanoy, mga kamanoy. Sa akong hindi na giningon na katong the following special someone.
Business partner?
Kaya na-question ko adto ni Agi. Special someone, may gabi. Dili isa ra.
Business partner?
Wala, nag-close ko sa akong business. I have closed my networking business actually because of pandemic. Bitaw, salamat kayo. Magkita-kita na pohon. Sunod nga episode sa atong programa. May gabi sa tanan. And salamat kayo. And kita-kita next Friday or next Saturday. Depende. And mga ka-online, kini ang inyong mga kamanoy. And salamat kayo para sa inyong pag-uban din sa atong programang
Hoy!
Hoy! Manoy!